NBA.
A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt this is a club ready to handle this challenge on the road tonight. Bustling Philadelphia on I-95, a gorgeous night for basketball. Welcome to the city of brotherly love. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the career points list. Harden said, passing one of the greatest ever is a great honor. I just got to continue to build because at the end of the day, I want my name to be mentioned with those greats. Well, it already is. Guys?
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Aldridge in at the 5, down low. And for Philadelphia, front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. The natural out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Embiid in at the 5.
Who's got Simmons?
Pass to the natural. The rebound by the Nets. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last part.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
And he dunks it down.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Harden outside. Aldridge trying to break free. James Harden again.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Embiid. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Harden against Simmons. Pass to Irving. Driving the lane, lays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Outside Irving. Inside, here's KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
One thing Irving's been doing more of, using his offhand in the lane to hit floaters, and even on jump shots.
This guy is so creative, so inventive. The ability to make last-second adjustments. And I mean that whether he's in the air off his feet or with his handle, his ability to keep defenders guessing is truly incredible.
So it's Brooklyn now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Nobody near Irving. Knocks down the 3-ball. Irving's got 5 points so far.
There's a marksmanship from Kyrie Irving. The lightning quick release. Boy, defender better have his hands up and ready.
Stolen by Harden. All alone. And the jam by Harden.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Ron Sharp.
The 76ers trail by 5. The natural, the pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. On the wing, Green. Now the pass to the natural. Outside, Simmons. Passes to the natural. From outside the arc, the basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Harden outside. Pass to Durant. And another shot, and the layup is up and in.
Well, how about the persistence of KD? He knows he has the size and the reach to keep those possessions alive.
To the inside. Here's the natural. Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Here's Irving after the Sixers pick up 2. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 5. Good. And the basket is good. The Natural's got 13.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Harden scanning the floor. Durant with it. Picked up by Harris. Pulls it from the elbow. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, Kevin Durant's looking at the defender like, hey, if you're going to give me that, I'm going to take it.
Out to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Another shot. Right side, Green. From the arc. Drills the 3-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Harden the pass to KD. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. And Curry subbed in for Simmons. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Mills in for James Harden. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Niang's checked in. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Irving kicks to Mills. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now, here's Mills. After the miss from the natural. Pass to Mills. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. The pass to Sharp. Right wing. Here's Bembry. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Down low, here's the natural, and he converts the layup. 15 points for the natural.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Irving, and he gets the bucket.
They're just so smooth. Kyrie Irving identifying the opening and then letting it rip.
Here's the natural. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters well. You cannot do it better than that.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Nets lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's always got the green light.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and that kind of sets up all my teammates and sets the standard for the rest of the game and how I want the game to go.
Agreed, and for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. Irving is out there with Mills. And it's Sharp in at the pivot, manning the middle. The Nets making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Brooklyn leading by 3. Mills passes to Aldridge. Now Mills. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Banbury kicks to Mills. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside Curry. Basket counts. Curry's got his first points of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
It's a close game here in Philadelphia. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the natural in the last outing against the Bulls was tremendous. He dropped in 29 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Mills passes to Irving. Off target with his 3. Philadelphia's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Here's Curry. Again, Philadelphia.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Nets trail by 3. Irving passes to Aldridge. Back to Irving. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Irving's got 9.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize.
Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. You look at the natural, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
It's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Then for the Nets, Durant's checked in for Aldridge. Harris comes in for DeAndre Bembry. And it's James Harden in for Patty Mills. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. It's a three-point game. Embiid. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What can you say? The natural and impressive effort here today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. The natural out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Durant. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. That's good from Harris on the assist from Simmons. Harris has got the first bucket of the 3rd here for Philadelphia. Now Harden takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by Harris.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
Right side, Irving. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
Nets trail by 3. Harris with it. Now Green defending. The wide open look here for Aldridge. Hits it from 3-point range. Aldridge has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 8 from 3-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight.
just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
To the paint. And on the way from Irving for three. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Simmons passes to the natural. Here's Green. The rebound by the Nets.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Simmons, and he banks in the layup. Simmons got his third basket of the night.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons, to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Your Sixers dancing.
Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Green. And it's Seth Curry in for Simmons. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Shots good by Mills. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
To the middle, here's the natural, and the layup's good off the glass. The natural's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
To the wing on the left. Back to Mills. And there's the drive. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
The natural, the pass to Drummond. To the paint. Here's Niang. Good. Niang's got 5 points so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Out to the right wing. Here's the natural. He's got 24. It's deflected. 1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Bembry, defended by Thibault. Bembry misses. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1. Curry on the wing. From downtown, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Now, this is Curry's specialty. The catch and shoot, yes, sir, that's in his bag. Go ahead, Seth.
Passes it to Irving. Here's Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry passes to the natural. Curry on the wing. Shoots over Mills. They grab their own miss. Aston Yang. Here's the natural. At the elbow, it's Drummond. It'll count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game so far. 76ers ahead. They lead by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. Bembry out there with Durant, and it's Mills, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Claxton, and at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Mills. D right on him. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Here's Bembry, defended by Milton. Here's Mills. Pass to Bembry. He kicks it to Durant. Over Drummond. Here's Claxton. High post, KD. And here's Mills from the arc. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the 2nd deep ball to go down for this guy.
And the 76ers call time here.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And your Sixer dance team. And your Sixer dance team.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Green, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Curry. And then for Brooklyn, Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris comes in for DeAndre Bembry. And it's James Harden in for Patty Mills. Nets trail by 3. Harden outside. Outside Durant to tie it up.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Aldridge's shot is good.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Embiid. Count that bucket.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Harden the pass to KD. Outside Irving. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Embiid.
Guys, you have to love the way Irving uses his body to create contact inside and earn the trip to the stripe.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
And so Irving nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. And he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
And the first one at the line is good. That one is no good.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a two-possession deficit.
The feed now to Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Takes it inside. Stolen by Harden. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
To the inside. Here's the natural. And he jams it with authority.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Outside Durant to take the lead. It's rebounded by the natural. The 76ers lead. On the pass to Embiid. Over Aldridge. And that one hits back iron. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. Irving surveying the floor. Harden kicks to Irving. Passes it to Durant. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Embiid over Irving. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments.
Durant kicks to Harden. Lets it go with a 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
And stolen by Harris. Inside. Count it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Harris passes to Embiid. 40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And that one is off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Irving from long range. Trifecta!
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
They needed that bucket. And leave it to Harris to to go get it. He knows when it's time to take things into his own hands. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Here's Irving.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
Kyrie Irving.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, Uncle Drew will go out there and do his thing, won't he? Kyrie Irving, an exceptional player. And in fact, if you ask other NBA players, he's one of their favorite to watch.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 4. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
From deep, misses. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you